This is a message to all my supporters of this podcast. I'm introducing a new supporters program. You can contribute a small amount as a one-off payment to show your love for this podcast. Thank you in advance for all your contributions. Hi, this is Mark Hayward from the Absolute Business Mindset podcast and YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about your network. There is a lot being said online about the 5 people you mix with can predict your future. And I think there really is a lot in that. I think that it's important that you build your immediate network that are strong, supportive, resilient, maybe good businessmen, maybe not, depends on what you require from your immediate group of friends and network. So I think it is important that, and it is a direct correlation between how successful you are is related to your first 5 people in your network. I'm going to talk about wider part of your network as well. So I think it's important that you sort of, if I say target, it sounds a little bit callous, but you should be thinking to yourself, who are the people that are can help me in the future? And it's a two-way street, so you should be trying to help them as well. And that sort of interaction means that you're able to support people and they're able to support you. I reached out on my network on a couple of different things last week and got some really good feedback. And your network should be a mix of people that were peers, because there's a sort of camaraderie in people in the same position as you. Equally, you should be mixing with people that are ahead of you in the sort of scale of success, whatever success is. And you should be associating with them. So if there's someone that you would like to build a relationship with, but you've, for example, done a podcast or you met them on a networking event, I would say reach out to them on the best format, whether that's on social media, email, text, call, whatever it is. And you've got to strike that good balance between not being a pain and texting them every day versus keeping a relationship with them and building that relationship strong and steadily. So you might be have a question. So I often get people ping questions to other people because they don't know what the answer is and the other person's more experienced. I would say you need to go a little bit further, and you might want to ping that question to them in an email or on social media, but try and think through what the answer or what the options are that you could do, and let them be able to think through the options that you've given. It just makes a better relationship if you are not asking the very busy person that them to selfishly answer a question for you. So I would say that pose the question, come up with options, let them reply to you. And equally, there might be people that you think might be a support later down the line, and therefore just a regular drop of an email or on social media every month, every 6 weeks, just to keep the relationship fresh and keep the relationship going. All these things are so important for building up your network. But the most important thing is, yes, ask people questions, but also you need to offer value to them as well. You can't just suck information from these people. You need to be able to deliver some sort of support for them as well, and offer them something that you are an expert in, something that you can offer, and you can get some sort of kudos with them as well. So network is so important. You should be going to networking events when COVID has finished. You should be out meeting people, be open to meeting people, colleagues, friends of the family, networking events. There are a myriad of different ways of being able to get to the important people, and I would say just reach out to people. What I've been doing recently is on Facebook, where people have joined, asked me to be friends with them, and getting introductions with them and having conversations with them about property. So it's sort of a gentle hi, how are you? It's great that you connected with me. Wondering if we could have a chat, and then sort of asking them a few questions, offering a bit of advice, a bit of support that you can do for them as well. So it's so important that it's a two-way street and it's not just one way you getting information from them. All right, guys, appreciate your time. Thanks a lot. Bye. One more thing before you go, I just want to share with you something that's going to be happening on Saturday, the 11th of July at 7:30 p.m. UK time. It's basically, I'm going to create a secret club. So if you're listening to this, it means you've listened to the whole of the podcast, and you're going to be part of this secret club where we're going to have a get together on Zoom, and hopefully being at 7:30 in the evening, I can catch UK people and US people as well, and Europe as well. So we're going to get together and we're going to have a conversation about the podcast and talk about the things that are good, things that are bad, things you'd like to improve, and just have a general discussion about it. Equally, if I can help you with some coaching questions that you might have, then please do bring them along as well. If you're interested in property, I can share my experiences that I've had with property as well, and hopefully those things will be able to help you. So what I want you to do is go on to the website, which is absolutebusinessmindset.com. Go to the bottom where it says contact us, register your interest. There's a few details you need to fill in, and then I will send a Zoom invite over to you, and we can get together. So it's Saturday the 11th of July at 7:30 p.m. and you're able to have a chat with me, have an individual chat with me. Hopefully there'll be a few of you online, and we can answer all your questions, and you can share your thoughts on the podcast. So as I said, secret club, you've done really well to listen to the end of the podcast and listen to this as well. I really appreciate it. We can get some of you online and we can have a discussion. All right, guys, I really appreciate your time. Thanks a lot. Bye.